Good morning, everyone. If you will, just take your seats, and we're going to get started pretty soon. I'm going to turn the audio log on, and we will continue. Of course, as everyone know, we have some new people that are going to be primarily guards for this SCP. They've asked us to go over this one again, as you might know why, and you four in the back will understand why too. Okay, let's get started, guys. Today we're going to be going over SCP-019. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures lists that the SCP is to be kept in a wide grate in a 3 meter by 3 meter by 4 meter reinforced concrete room, installed with an incinerator. The room is to be kept at 0 degrees Celsius when an incinerator is not activated. The observation chamber, separated by a plate glass window, is to be used for constant observation of the SCP-019, and if/when specimens of the SCP-19-2 are observed, the incinerator is to be activated. In the event of an outbreak of SCP-19-2, ordinary firearms are successful in terminating individual specimens, although in the case of a swarm-level outbreak, flamethrowers may be more effective. SCP-19 should be kept in a vertical position at all times. Description: SCP-19 appears to be a very large ceramic vase, 1.8 meters in diameter at the mouth and 2.4 meters high. Style and decoration indicate it was created in a classical Greece, although conclusive dating is impossible, as the surface is entirely unbreakable by any known means. It also states that if a successful method is discovered, SCP-19 is to be destroyed without prejudice. Periodically, entities emerge from SCP-19. Collectively, they are known as the SCP-19-2s. The entities vary in many aspects, but tend to be small, vaguely humanoid, though they may have amyloid features. They are extremely hostile. They often choose to attack with teeth or claws, although fairly delicate, and also surprisingly flammable. They are reasonably strong and pose a considerate threat to large numbers. Here's a couple photos that we'll put up on the screen for you guys. Like I said, some of them do have technical amyloid features. They are very hostile though, so the ones that look like puppy dogs, please don't pet them. When kept at 0 degrees Celsius and totally at rest, entities will emerge from SCP-19 at a rate of approximately 1 entity per hour. The following traits are known to affect SCP-19-2's manifestation rate: movement of SCP-19, threat to SCP-19, extreme temperature highs and lows, sudden shift in surrounding environment, introduction of objects or organisms to inside of the SCP-19. It's also known to cause a flood reaction. Traits that may or may not influence the SCP-19-2's manifestation rate are presence of human life near SCP-19, and then with that one specifically, we're going to be bringing in some D classes probably within the next week to test that one out a little more. Current weather patterns, specific individuals near SCP-19. In this specific case, some individuals appear to affect it more drastically than others. Still more study is needed on that one. In addition, tipping or tilting the SCP-19 will create a reaction as though it was previously filled with the SCP-19-2 specimens, although viewers looking into the SCP-19 from above will merely observe a dark hole. Due to the production rates of the SCP-19-2, when the object is disturbed, measurement of the internal capacity is difficult, but it is suspected to be inconsistent with outside measurements. Addendum: Document SCP-19-2A. The SCP notes as maintained by Dr. Light and Dr. Vo. On an unspecified date, the SCP-19-2 specimen was removed from the containment chamber and kept in a reinforced pen, provided with water and live chickens as food. specimen made quiet, continuous, garbled vocalizations, determined to be phonetically similar to what we believe ancient Hellenic languages. Although the reason for this is unknown, specimens are still thought to be no more intelligent than humans, or animals for that matter. The specimen lived for less than 48 hours, and a dissection revealed an anomaly consistent on a cellular level with normal biology, but with an extremely unstable musculoskeletal structure. Other notable anomalies included an unstable respiratory system, nearly non-existent digestive tract, and virtually no other internal organs. All other captured specimens have followed a very similar pattern of behavior and demise. Note that it appears the SCP-19-2 specimens were not intended to live for meaningful amounts of time, outside of the original SCP-19. Dr. Vo. On another unspecified date, containment unit was slightly damaged following prolonged exposure to the SCP-19-2 specimen. Missed by the monitoring team because of partial transparency. This has not been noted in the SCP before, so monitoring teams will continue to report any further anomalies. It goes on to say that monitoring teams reported some specimens of the SCP-19-2 now to be more significantly resistant to the incineration than others. It is hypothesized that this is a defense mechanism of the part of the SCP-19. As well, the last entry here, most specimens of SCP-19-2 are now all but entirely resistant to the effects of the incinerator. Replacement of the incinerator with an acid bath is being considered. Evolution of the SCP-19-2 is being studied, and may be evidence of sentience in the SCP-19. Well, that will conclude this SCP today. You may all return to your posts, and especially the 4 in the back. I believe Dr. Vo requested you guys after the meeting. If you'll go down the hall 4 doors, to the left, and that'll be his office. Everyone else, you're free to leave. Have a great rest of your day, guys.